G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance with Mags, and we have a small problem. I didn't realise when I came up here, because obviously I just had the crap kicked out of me and I was seeing red, but when we've gone to Rattay in order to do the whole become the bailiff thing, and we've come back and... Is there anything down in here, maybe? No, just the well cleared out. Okay. When they've come and cleared out the entire village, they've also cleared out all the chests, and there was still quite a lot of gear up here. Probably another, I think I worked it out last episode, somewhere between at least 5, if not close to 8,000 groschen in gold, and it's all gone. So we've got 5,800 roughly on us at the moment, and we're going to need probably another 15, and we're going to be short on 8.
Welcome back. What news from Rattay?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you. What will be your first step?
First, actually, I'm not quite sure.
Great job, Henry.
As it happens, I already sought a few things in your absence. You might have noticed that the first people have come from Rattay.
Yeah, I did notice that. Apparently they flogged all my shit.
So when they arrived, I was able to start clearing building plots with them. After they'd erected some temporary dwellings, that is.
Okay, so you flogged all my shit. Fine. Yeah, probably best to start with the basics.
So we're ready to get things started?
As long as you know what you want to build, I can show these new people what to do. We'll be building on the sites we've measured out. You can go and look them over first, if you like.
I'll do that. I'll see what's going to be built where.
Nevertheless, I doubt you'll be able to figure that out just from looking at the sites.
God, you're a bit of a dick.
How do I choose what to build where?
I've already given it some thought on your behalf. I even wrote it all down in the accounts ledger. Everything will be recorded there. I'll make a note of every change as we proceed.
Thanks. That'll be a big help. And where can I find this book?
It will always be kept at the Rat House.
Okay.
What about the workers' wages and buying materials for artisans?
Good question.
The money must be put in the trunk here. The expenditures for wages and materials will be taken from it. So you should keep it topped up to prevent delays. It reminds me, there's the matter of my own pay to be resolved.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income. What's more, this job is an exceptionally big one.
I see. But how much are you thinking?
I have a record of payment here somewhere. Here it is. Let's say 1/4 more than that.
Fuck no. Alright, so I've upgraded my speech skills here so I can actually see their stats. We've only got speaking skills. 9 under 11.
Well, as you said yourself, it's just a continuation of your work for Sir Divish, so I see no reason to change the conditions now.
Even though it's much more work and responsibility, you can't be serious.
All right. This amount ought to correspond to your work.
It seems we understand each other. I
Overpaid
agree.
locator.
Good. I'll put your wages in the trunk too. Are you sure it's quite safe?
Quite. Only you and I shall have a key and access to the trunk. Besides, we'll have guards on watch here.
That's reassuring.
That's about all to begin with. If you need any more details, I'll
Should
be
have
happy
worked
to
on my
explain
speech skill
things to
more
you.
before that. Not happy. Alright. Let's take a look at what we've got here first. So, this is our chest. Alright, so yeah, we've got to put from our own. Right, so.
What's...
Yeah, we'll make that about... Who the fuck's shouting? Make that about 5,000, so we got 800 just in case we need it for a start. And then we're going to have to find ourselves some more money now. Let's get something going. Alright, so let's build.
I want to build something.
We have gold now.
Certainly, Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
Alright, buildings in the center, buildings in the outskirts. Forge, bakery, butcher, cannon. No, none of those. You build a trader's store. Okay.
Trade is important, and we'll have a wagon bringing goods in, so we'll build a trader store.
It's impossible. Check what you need in the ledger.
Okay.
I'd rather not build anything just now.
Okay, so this is squash and reputation. It's the breakdown. Map, okay. Temporary rat house. That'll cost 5,000. Alright, I think I'm going to need more money than this. A lot more than I first thought. Jesus. Okay. Nope. Church basic repairs. Nope. 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 Relax, puppy dog. I'll give you a pat in a second. Traders. It's 4,000 gold, so it's nearly everything that I put in the chest, and it wants the woodcutters camp and the bridge road. So... where is the woodcutters camp? Bridge Road wants the woodcutters camp and the temporary rat house. We've got the temporary rat house, but woodcutters camp, here we go. 2,500, and it wants labourers. So, we build the woodcutters camp first for a start. That gets that going. And would you sit down and quit moving so I can talk to you?
I want to build something.
Okay, so let's see if this
Certainly,
works.
Master Bailiff. What's it to be?
We'll need woodcutters to ensure timber supply for building.
Very well. Come along with me. Once we're there, I'll oversee the building, so they don't botch anything.
Okay, there we go. You coming or what? Oh, now you're gonna run. Well, I'm injured, so I'm taking the horse. Alright, so let's go see about getting the woodcutters camp built. I really don't like this guy. He's a bit of a dick. Bit of a condescending dick, to be perfectly honest. Yes, Henry. Look, I know your stomach's growling. We'll organise some food soon. There's nothing else inside of the camp. We've already eaten from the cooking pot. I need to find myself a better spot to rest too, I think. I've really got to get this health sorted out. Are we going somewhere, or are you just running out of town with all of my gold? Okay. I assume that means you want to talk to me now?
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
Okay, yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've still got the means. We'll get stuck in then.
A few days later, cool, I might have my health back. Reputation gained, that's good. So, our little log wood cutting camp. And it looks like they got a pot and food in there. Some of the skeleton folk are already living here, and cool, excellent. Alright, so now we can build a bridge next, so we can then build the traders. But first, let's get into that pot, because that's the second food pot that's available up here at the moment. Hopefully this will shut Henry up. Yes. Alright, so Henry's now shut up. So that was 2,500 gold. Come on, see. That was 2,500 gold, and now I have workers that I have to pay, plus that dickhead who wanted more money, so I'm gonna have to go and get more. I'm thinking what we might actually have to do is start the next part of the main storyline, because that is bound to get me fighting some bandits. And as we all know, dead bandits equals loot. Alright, questions and answers. So, why we were battling in Privy, another gang attacked Merhead. Alright, so that's where we're at, and that's where the captive should be. Other supplies will be needed to rebuild. So that is... Okay. So it looks like Talmberg first, and then cut across to Moorhead. Awesome. Well, he's in a good mood. Well, let's make our way to Talmberg, and depending on what time it is when we arrive there, we might actually stop and see if we can get some more rest before moving on to Moorhead. We've got our own little refugee camp now. What do we have here? Dead horses and fire. It's reminding me a little bit of skeletons, to be perfectly honest. Well, the buildings here at least look intact. So obviously the raid here did a little bit of damage. Still, the villagers managed to fight everything off without... Oh, somebody to talk to? Cool. Managed to fight everybody off without any sort of soldiers, the town watch and the villagers themselves. Okay, so no guidance on exactly where we've got to go. We can only pickpocket him. Now, I probably should have stayed in Talmberg until daylight. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can talk to you.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I want to talk to the captive.
We need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
Who the hell is Melikar? And why would I give a shit?
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar. Good luck to you.
Alright, I'll go. Oh no, no. There's a Rate Tornion. Shit, I think I'm gonna miss it. There's no inn here. Well, I guess I'll just wait about until morning and see. I'm well enough rested, I think, so... Yeah, at the very least I'll have a look around and we'll just wait until morning comes. Alright, so it is morning now, and I've been taking a look around and we've got more of these burnt corpse, horse corpse piles. This is on the opposite side of the town to the last one. Now, there's been no villagers out yet, but I'm hoping there'll be someone around soon. Actually. Alright, can I talk to you? Find out what the hell is going on.
God be with you.
What happened here?
What's happened here?
Alright, now we're talking.
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive.
Oh,
Now the plague.
shit.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome
That
sight.
explains the burning piles of horses. Alright. What about the plague?
Tell me more about this plague.
This is probably a little
Sounds
more
terrible.
important at the moment.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother, more and more.
I'm sorry to hear it. Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right, you're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhof stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
Alright.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then the disease came.
Alright.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
Alright. What about Straw?
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Okay, so Straw's is on the right, and...
I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias. The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Alright, so Matthias is one of our other old mates, so...
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Yeah, we'll have to go and catch up with
Farewell.
him. A Woman's Light DLC. I know I've got the A Woman's Light DLC. You don't need to tell me about that right now, game. Go away. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find out more about what's going on. Here's the bloody door. Villager. Villager. And requires a lockpick. Alright, so he's not in here. He must have left and moved around. Ah, there you are. Alright, we need to have a chat.
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of TradentZ Kobola. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And TradentZ won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
He didn't know you were being attacked beforehand. And
No
he
news
doesn't
has
know about
reached
the
Rattay
plague.
of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve TradentZ, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the monastery and get some help.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
Well, that would have
If I
been
have to
useful
go to the
know.
monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
God be with you.
Okay, so investigate the plague. This was not what I was expecting to find here. I was supposed to be speaking to a bandit and then going and belting the shit out of a couple of bandits.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First, we get attacked by them brigands.
This is the
barely
same
come out
line
of
as
that
last
alive.
time.
And now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so.
Yeah, these are the same lines.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud. Livestock.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, these are the same lines as last time.
Thanks. That'll be all for now.
Okay, so that's not how
May the Lord
I'm
watch
going to
over
be
you.
investigating, so... Okay, we got a... something.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I'm not here for your wife.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
No, you
I don't have time
dickhead.
to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker.
Ah, what?
I'll wipe my ass with you.
Why do I keep getting in unarmed fights? Why can't I just hit these dickheads with a mace? Be done with it. I'm really... There we go.
Missed.
Come on. Get back in that corner. That's not what I want to do. Henry, God, fuck. There we go. Punch him. Oh. That's more like it. Although apparently slamming his head repetitively against the wall seems to get the job done as well. No, I'm not going to kill him.
Leave me be, all of you. Leave me be, all of you.
Well, Straw's a bit of an asshole. Now, where is his wife? I think it was wife.
What?
There.
What are you punishing me for?
Fever. Just like Melichar's wife.
Okay, that's 2 with fever.
Fever. Just like Melichar's
That's
wife.
the same thing. You expect anything in the room?
Fever.
Okay,
Just like
that's
Melichar's
still
wife.
just picking up her. Alright, so the other guy's wife has a fever. She has a fever. Now, other crosses. The town's not very cross on the door here, so this is a good start.
Anthony, my beloved
Okay,
Anthony.
I guess it's you. And it looks like he's dead.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross
Yeah,
on the
that's
door?
why I'm here.
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
Of course, I'll help you. I don't have time for it. Tell me what was wrong with him and I'll help you. I'm not touching a plague-affected corpse. Alright, of course I'll help. I'm not a total bastard.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Linden
Thank you.
trees are the thing.
When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
Okay, so. Linden tree out the back. And I reckon that'll be it. And there's already a grave conveniently at the base, so... See, it's things like this is the reason why I keep a spade on me at all times now. It's just too useful. Alright, Henry digs a fast hole too. Take the body to the grave. There's also some water back there, I noticed, so we can wash up afterwards. Alright, you got anything else to say? Guess not. Tears don't count. Come on, hurry up, lady. I'm gonna get this guy in the ground. The other way, dog. I get this guy in the ground so I can finally get the information that I need from you and see whether or not that's enough to actually complete this so we can go and speak to somebody at the monastery, I guess. Dog, get out of the hole. Oh, she's arriving. Okay. Right, you've taken your kneel.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly.
Okay, here we go.
My husband had the fever all over.
That's 3
Anything else?
fevers.
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like he'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
In pain, cramps in the stomach, and all 3 people with it so far have had fever. Let's go speak to Matthias. Or Matthias, rather. He said he was inside the stable, so he shouldn't be too hard. Not too hard to find at all. Okay.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
I had a better
It's
question
good to see
for
you too, Matthias.
How can you tell it's me through the helm?
TrackIR sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig. Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Let's play it straight. He took me into his garrison.
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
Doesn't appear to be that way.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague.
Information here,
Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Started the day after the raid.
Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
This is true.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
Alright, so not Coombs.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What?
Brave men.
You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was
actually kind of
It
kick-ass.
was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Nice.
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melikar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
Yeah, I've run into him before. Honestly, I'm not concerned.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Yep.
Good luck, then.
I can agree with that. Alright. We get some more info on this sickness,
About
please.
this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
Okay, so it hit the animals first.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melikar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Yeah, I've already seen them.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something
Might
about
be able to
old
get something
Straw?
here that I can use in a
He's
negotiation.
a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy
He's a
died.
hothead, alright.
It's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Oh, that's a bit of a dick act, but I can understand that he's
Melikar
off
like?
his rocker.
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
Okay, that was a short answer. Alright, so we got a little information out of that. Confirmed that this plague did start the day after the attack. It seems everybody's got the same symptoms, although we've still obviously got to find a couple of places yet because we haven't completed this quest. So I assume there's a bit more info out there to grab. I don't think this is a plague. Knock knock. Alright, we got a few people here. Alright, you've got a name.
Go away, leave me alone.
Right, no automatic answer.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
Yeah, I vented.
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God
That's
bless
not
you, boy.
entirely true, but
It's
anyways.
about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
Another one?
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I can.
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Mehoyed,
God, your
do
naming
bequeath my
conventions.
estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Yanovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen.
Wow.
All customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes. And then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by... What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
I kind of want to know, but I don't really care.
Where can I find Father Fabian?
Well, where do you think? In St. Martin's Church, of course.
Nah, that's precise, but I suppose...
All right,
fair
I'll head
enough.
off then.
Yes. Go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
Alright, so... we've got to deliver this will. The only houses left in the village, it has to be these. Alright. We do have a cross. So, who do we... Oh, you got a name.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
I'm not your brother.
No, I'm not your brother.
Then go away. I want my brother. Brother. My brother. Where are you?
May the Lord watch over you.
Make haste. Brother, make haste. We're getting snowed under.
Christ almighty! I can't stand it anymore. No. God. No.
Okay, so she's sick, but I can't get anything out of her. It has to be
Brother.
him.
Dearest brother. Is that you?
Yes, I'm your brother.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get to Galax for the fair.
Something tells me this
Tell
guy's
me,
out of it.
brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again, please God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Good luck to you.
Alright. He's got a fever. He's forgetting things, just like the other guy described. Yeah, I don't think this is a plague. I think they're all being poisoned. I think maybe the bandits that raided the town came in and poisoned the water source. And so everybody's dying from that. Alright, so let's double check our quest log. Pestilence. Alright, nothing but go and have a word with Joanna. So, that's it. Down to the monastery we go. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you very much for watching. We'll be continuing our investigation into the plague in the next video. Now, it is PAX weekend this weekend. The Penny Arcade Expo Australia is happening down in Melbourne, and I will be attending. And because of that, I'm obviously going to be away from my normal facilities for making videos. So I am planning on making another Kingdom Come Deliverance video that should be scheduled and up within the next few days while I'm down at PAX. So this one's a little bit shorter than the last couple of videos that I've done, but at the same time, there should be another one following it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching, and sorry that this one didn't make it out on Monday again, but you're going to get two this week. Catch you in the next one.